Former Minister Zizi Kodwa returns to Parliament. Former Minister Zizi Kodwa returns to Parliament. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Jones, Wahina TV. Please subscribe. It's a surprising turn of events as a former South African Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture, Zizi Kodwa, is set to return to Parliament. Despite facing serious corruption charges, Kodwa stepped down from his ministerial position after being arrested for bribery allegations, but has confirmed he will take up his seat as a backbencher in the National Assembly. This decision has sparked mixed reactions, with some seeing it as a bold move and others questioning whether it's appropriate for him to remain in Parliament while facing legal proceedings. Kodwa's return raises important questions about accountability in South African politics, particularly regarding ethical standards in public office. The African National Congress ANC, Kodwa's party, has not commented on his return, leading to speculation about their stance on members facing serious criminal charges. Kodwa's case is part of a larger narrative of corruption allegations plaguing South African politics. Many will be watching closely to see how Kodwa balances his new role with his ongoing legal battles. His presence in Parliament will likely keep the spotlight on issues of political accountability and the fight against corruption in South Africa. The question remains, should the politicians accused of serious crimes be allowed to continue serving in government? Is it right for Kodwa to return to Parliament while facing corruption charges? How did he pull that stunt? Corruption accused Zizi Kodwa to retain his National Assembly seat. Former Minister Zizi Kodwa, currently facing corruption charges over an alleged 1.7 million bribe, is poised to retain his position as a member of the National Assembly despite his absence from the recent swearing-in ceremony. Kodwa's situation has sparked considerable debate and criticism given the serious nature of the charges against him. The former minister, who served in prominent roles within the government, including as a spokesperson for the African National Congress ANC, is accused of accepting bribes linked to improper conduct during his tenure. Zizi Kodwa's retention as a member of the National Assembly raises ethical concerns. Commented the political analyst, sends a conflicting message about accountability and the standards expected of public officials. Kodwa's absence from the swearing-in ceremony has raised eyebrows, with some questioning the implications for parliamentary ethics and governance, despite facing criminal charges, which typically result in suspension pending the outcome of legal proceedings. Kodwa's status within the National Assembly remains unchanged. The decision to allow Kodwa to retain his seat reflects broader challenges within the political landscape. Noted, it underscores the complexities of balancing legal processes with political representation and public perception. Critics argue that allowing Kodwa to continue serving as a member of Parliament while facing serious criminal allegations undermines public trust in the integrity of elected officials. There are calls for transparency and accountability in how such cases are managed within the political sphere, emphasizing the need for consistent application of ethical standards and legal principles. Kodwa's case is expected to further intensify discussions about governance, integrity, and the rule of law in South Africa. As legal proceedings unfold, the public and the political stakeholders will closely monitor developments to assess the implications for accountability and justice. The ANC's Kodwa's party has yet to issue an official statement regarding his status within the National Assembly and the party itself. The outcome of Kodwa's legal proceedings will likely influence future decisions regarding his political career and public office responsibilities. As South Africa navigates these challenging dynamics, the focus remains on upholding principles of transparency, fairness, and ethical conduct within its democratic institutions. The handling of cases like Kodwa's will shape perceptions of political accountability and governance effectiveness moving forward. Former Minister Zizi Kodwa will be returning to Parliament. Kodwa is expected to be sworn in next week by Speaker Thoko Didiza when she also swears in MK Party MPs who also missed the first sitting. Corruption-accused former Minister Zizi Kodwa is staying a member of the National Assembly after missing the swearing-in ceremony a week ago. Kodwa is expected to be sworn in next week by Speaker Thoko Didiza when she also swears in MK Party MPs who also missed the first sitting. Kodwa missed the first sitting after resigning as a sports, arts and culture minister due to corruption allegations, but Kodwa will stay on as an ordinary backbencher in Parliament after serving as a deputy minister and a minister in the 6th administration. Kodwa missed the first sitting of Parliament last Friday and was not sworn in when his name was called out during the ceremony. This led to speculation about his future and whether he would take up his parliamentary seat as he deals with the corruption allegations. This followed his court appearance and arrest for allegedly taking bribes from a state supplier. But on Friday, Kodwa confirmed to EWN that he registered as an MP last week, but will only be sworn in the Speaker's office next week. Kodwa appeared in court earlier this month alongside his co-accused, former EOH boss Joanna McKay, over corruption worth 1.7 million. The pair were granted bail of 30,000 each. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Jones, Wahina TV. Please subscribe. Bye for now till we meet again next time. Subscribe.
you.